Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, 73 degrees. A little bit of a warm one this morning. Oh, it's also 8:48. I almost forgot to tell you what time it was. Today's video, it's not only going to be my morning coffee video, where I look at the sky and look for chemtrails and all that. It's also going to be a video response to one of my good friends and subscriber, Redbirds. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and take a look at the sky. Take a couple deep breaths and just wake up. And I want to thank Redbirds for doing that video that he did. I think it's a really cool idea to give back to the subscribers that actually subscribe to you and watch your videos and everything. I think that's a pretty cool thing to do. But what Redbirds wanted out of his subscribers was us to make a video about who we are and the kind of preppers that we are, or what brought us to prepping, and what keeps us prepping. Well, let me start off with who I am. On YouTube, I am known as Courageoverfear. That's my compost pile, by the way. And back a long time ago, probably almost a year or so ago, I was known as Epic's channel. I had been on YouTube for a good 4 or 5 years before I ended up switching names. But that's who I used to be, Epic's channel. I don't know if any of you out there know of Epic's channel or not, but those of you that do, that's who I am. My real name is William, or Bill, whatever you would like to call me. And I am 35 years old. I am a district manager at the Quincy Herald Whig here in Quincy, Illinois. I am married to a wonderful woman named Talina. And Talina has 2 daughters that I consider my own, who are my stepdaughters. And there's our cat, Mr. Whiskers, one of them anyway. Say hi, Mr. Whiskers. Say hi. Yeah, say hi. He's a good kitty. You're a good kitty. You want to go inside and eat? Come on. Let's go inside and eat before I step on you. Come on. Want to go inside and eat, or you want to chase the birds? I'm telling you, you're not going to get those birds. He keeps thinking he can chase birds. But where was I? Oh, my stepdaughters. I have 2 stepdaughters. That's my wife, messaging me, and she's probably just, sorry, there's something on the lens there. I totally just threw you off guard, didn't I? Yeah, sorry about that. Our 13-year-old, Christine, and we have a 4-year-old, Angela. And I have a daughter who lives in Florida with her mother and her stepfather, named Madison, and she is 7. And we have a little boy on the way. Yes, my wife Talina is pregnant. And our baby boy will be born on September 29th. At least that's the due date. Between September 28th and 29th, somewhere around there. Mr. Whiskers wants to go in and eat now. He realized he can't get the birdies, so he wants to go in and actually eat. Go ahead, go eat. And there's one of the birds, far out. It's actually not that far out there, but anyway. I'm getting all random on you guys. Now that you know a little bit about me, let me tell you about why I started prepping. Back in 1995, I graduated high school and went straight into the military. I went into the Air Force, active duty, at the age of 18 and finished my duty with them, and then right directly after that went into the Army National Guard and did a few years with the Army National Guard. After my years of service with the military, I learned a lot of things when I was in the military. I learned a lot about our government. I learned a lot about how our government is ran. I learned a lot about how corrupt our government really is. If you only knew the orders you are given that you are to obey, whether you want to or not, you would be amazed. But I realized that someday, maybe not in my lifetime, maybe in my kids' lifetime, that something historical would happen. Whether it be an economic collapse, or the new Madrid fault line popping, or an invasion, or a nuclear attack on the United States. Something historical will happen and cause the entire globe to go into utter chaos. I also started prepping because of storms, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes. I know earthquakes are not a storm, but it's just in the category of natural disasters. Major thunderstorms, floods, stuff of that nature. See why I wish I could edit? I can't edit that out now. Stuff of that nature that would cause someone or their family to have to bug out. But my main concern was a historical event happening in the United States causing a global chaos. And till this day, I have been prepping. And hopefully I've got a little bit more time left. I'll go ahead and show you some of my preps real quick. That garden, by the way, is the start of my natural prep. Welcome to my home. Okay, let's go down here in the dark basement. You guys probably can't even see, can you? Maybe if I shed some light on the subject. It's kind of hard to plug this in while I hold you guys. That sounds kind of weird how I hold you guys. Alright, here's my food storage. Once the light brightens up a little bit, you'll actually be able to see it better. But let me go right here to the freezer real quick. I have frozen water, meats, some more frozen water, some more frozen meats, bags of ice, more frozen water. Now you're probably wondering, why do you freeze water? Well, I freeze water for two reasons. One, to make sure no bacteria is formed in a non-light tight container. A non-light tight container is a clear container. Anything light can penetrate. Second reason is because, say, something would happen to the water supply here in the United States or in my town to where we could not drink that water, and we had no warning. Like all of a sudden they were just like, you can't drink the water anymore. Okay, well, now I have water backed up that I know I can drink. Plus I also have some bottled water down there. And, you know, the rest of my storage. I've also made lists of everything in my storage. That way I know what is there, and I know what I need to get if I need to go out and buy some more food or canned goods or whatever. This is just paper, old newspapers for firewood, in case you ever need it. My med kit, my tent, and everything that goes into my 3-day bag, my 72-hour bag. Gas mask, my Kevlar helmet, you know, change of underwear and socks and